next Wednesday. It's 7 p.m. Our comedy comes in two classes. You can get shades or cheap jokes. Welcome to the show. Your host for this evening, Matt Alto.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for fantastic Voyage Improv. Now we will be doing some umprov for you, unrefined, unplanned, unrequested, unless you have been sending out some of your suggestions for our show tonight. We are going to be taking your suggestions. If you have already told a friend about us, thank you so much. If you're a friend who is watching us for the first time, please comment on our Facebook page and we will use some of those comments in the show. But let us first introduce our players for the evening. I am your host for the evening, TV's Matt Alto. Let's give it up for Bill. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Matt.
Okay, let's hear it for Travis. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
All right. We also have Blake.
Hey.
Hey. And give it up for Steve. Coming in like the T-1000. All right. And finally, we have Zach.
Hi.
And usually working the keys, which is the keyboard, is Becca, but she will be working our keys of the computer. Hey, Becca, thanks for helping us out. So she's going to be helping us get the suggestions and some of the ideas to start our scenes. So we are going to start off with try that on for size. So I need two players to join me for this one. The rest of you can sit out for a little bit while I get a suggestion for an action that these two players are going to do. So I need a physical action for Zach and Blake to do. Becca, do we have that?
Swiping left.
Swiping left. So your action is swiping left. Blake, start us off.
I'm swiping left. Try that on for size.
I'm waving at an invisible neighbor. Try that on for size.
I am giving directions. Try that on for size.
I am pointing at a gnat flying across my screen. Try that on for size.
I am here. Try that on for size.
I am itching a ghost. Try that on for size.
What? No.
That threw him off. All right. So Zach gets that one. Let's get Travis up here. All right. It's going to be Zach and Travis. I need another physical activity.
Washing a dog.
Washing a dog. Let's start us off, Zach.
I'm washing a dog. Try that on for size.
I'm doing a new aerobic exercise. Try that on for size.
I'm some sort of homeless DJ. Try that on for size.
I'm going to tell you your future. Try that on for size.
I have a tiny marionette. Try that on for size.
I'm a zombie stuck in water. Try that on for size.
Only this hand works. Try that on for size.
Only that one hand does work.
Yeah.
Yeah. The homeless DJ takes that one. All right, Zach. Got the next one. Let's get the next person in here. All right, Steve. Okay, let's get a physical activity for Zach and Steve.
Watching Netflix.
Watching
Very
Netflix.
physical.
Yes, very active. Okay, so let's see you. I mean, this is going around. A lot of people are doing this. Let's see you watching Netflix. Zach.
I'm watching Netflix. Try that on for size.
I'm kissing all the ass. Try that on for size.
I'm looking at a windshield wiper go back and forth. Try that on for size.
I'm saying no, but I'm really saying no. Try that on for size.
This is the dance I do at the party. Try that on for size.
I think I slept wrong and my back is jacked. Try that on for size.
Oh, all right. Steve gets that one. Let's get one more round going. Okay. So we've got Steve against Bill. Do we have one more physical activity?
Tying your shoes.
Tying your shoes. Okay. Now I realize that your feet are sort of off screen, so do it however you can to make it look like okay. Tying your shoes. All right.
I'm tying my shoes. Try that on for size.
I'm needing some pasta. Try that on for size.
My jackhammer ran out of gas. Try that on for size.
I'm milking a pair of goats. Try that on for size.
This bungee cord is real short. Try that on for size.
I'm riding a motorcycle with broken shocks. Try that on for size.
Hey, are you an elbow fetishist? Try that on for size.
I'm doing the world's worst shoulder raises. Try that on for size.
Oh, my shoulders are burning. You win, Bill.
But for all you elbow fetishists out there, we are providing the entertainment that you need. So let's give it up for our players for try that on for size.
And we're not here to judge you either.
Little elbow here, little elbow there.
Ooh. You're going to get some people moist with that. Okay. Now what we want to do, we want to play a game that we play in person all the time. This is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster. So we're going to provide you with some rap. Okay. But we can only rap the way that we know how to, like some Jewish boys from New York. So we are going to be doing a beastie rap. So we are going to have two players playing against each other in a rap battle. And the other players need to provide the word that they fill in, similar to how the Beastie Boys rap. So I need two players to volunteer for the first round. We've got Travis and Bill. Okay. So Becca, I need a one-syllable name.
Tie.
Hi?
Tie. T-Y.
Tie. Okay, tie. Like the food. Okay. So Travis, you're going to start it off. You are going to send it to Bill and you're going to go back and forth. All right. Tie. Let the beat drop.
Met him on a Friday and the name was
Hi.
da 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 da.
It's time that I leave, so I'll say good.
Hi.
Da 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 da.
He doesn't like to walk. He likes to take a. Damn it!
Oh, already out. Okay.
Overthinking it.
You're out.
Overthinking it.
Okay. Bill wins that round. Okay. Who is going to go up against Bill on this one?
I'll do it.
Okay. We got Zach on this next beat. Becca, I need another one-syllable name.
V.
Z?
V. V-E-E. Bruce is mean.
Okay. Like the letter. Okay. So, starting off with Bill, let the beat drop.
Dating app, her name was
B.
da 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 da.
I took her on a shopping
Three.
Da 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 da. She liked the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Her favorite band member was
Free.
da 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 da.
I played some games on Nintendo.
We.
Da 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 da.
She excused herself at the restaurant to go
P.
da 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 da.
Captain Hook's sidekick, his name was
Me.
嗯
E.
嗯
E.
嗯
E.
da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
だだだだだだだだ。
She She's a big fan of herself. She often says, da,
Me.
da, 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 da.
An insect that pollinates is called a
Bee.
da, 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 da,
She
da.
doesn't do baseball, but she does hit off a
T.
da, 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 da.
I'm not full of joy. I'm filled with
Glee.
da, 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 da.
Her favorite.
Oh no! Took too long there. Hop, 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 hop. All right, Zach won that battle. Who is going up against Zach? Steve. All right, so we're gonna have Zach starting, going to Steve. Becca, I need a 2-syllable name. Let's make this a little bit more difficult.
Nathan.
Nathan. All right, your name is Nathan. Zach, you're gonna start us off. Let the beat drop.
I walked outside and saw
Nathan.
da, 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 da.
He's real dirty. He needs a good
Nathan.
da 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 da.
You have to start before you be
Haven.
Haven.
da, 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 da.
He's got a big beard. I wish he was a
Shaven.
da 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 da.
I pulled right into Shining Time.
Station?
Yeah, da, 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 da.
What?
I don't know how he pulled that one from me, but he did take it with Station. Okay. All right. So for our final battle, we're going to have Zach against Blake. And for this one, we're going to go real hard. I need a 3-syllable name.
Morticia.
Morticia. All right. So your name is Morticia. Zach, you're going to start sending it to Blake. Let the beat drop.
Oh, it's really spooky out. I'm with
Morticia. Da, 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 da.
If you leave right now, I'll really.
Miss
Miss
ya.
ya.
da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Medication for your bald spots called
Propecia.
Propecia.
da, 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 da.
Pat is short for the lady's name.
Patricia.
Patricia.
Da 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 da.
Who's the handsomest guy around?
Zachary.
Yeah!
Okay,
Congratulations.
no. Blake wins that battle, and that is Beastie Rap for you. All right. We are going to go on to another game now. This game is called QVC.
Ooh.
So in this game, there are going to be 3 players. One of them is going to be the host of QVC. One of them is going to be the inventor. And one of them is going to demonstrate the invention. Now, earlier we had some pictures sent out and people voted on which object they would like to see demonstrated in this QVC. So Becca, do you have the results of that poll?
I do. It was item number 1, which was Bill's submission.
Okay, so this was Bill's submission. Okay, so we're going to see how that was demonstrated. Once again, more reason to go like us on Facebook and check out what we're up to, because you get to vote on things like what Bill will be using. So do I have a host for the QVC? All right, Blake, you're going to be hosting. So then, Zach, you are the inventor. And Bill, you will be demonstrating. Let's see some products that you can buy in your home on QVC.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the QVC Shop Your Mind Off Hour. Now, today, we have an amazing new thing for you to buy and give us money for. And we have the inventor right here. So please say hello to Thaddeus Spackle. Hello, Thaddeus.
Hello! I am Sir Thaddeus Spackle, and today on QVC I have a product for you. This is called the bongo busher. The bongo busher. It'll tone up your bongos. You got 2 of them. Your hams, your bongos. It makes them firm and taut, like a young man or woman.
So what kind of person would like this product?
Oh, people of all ages, shapes, and sizes. But if you have money, you can sure spend it on the bongo busher.
How does it work?
Well, you take it and apply it firmly to your posterior, and you spin. You spin like the Dickens.
Then what?
And then you shimmy and shake your derriere until the bongos get a ball in there. I can't see it. I can't see it working. There, you can see it. See it get all up in this man's bottom.
All right. I think we've seen enough. We're gonna have the sensors on us.
Oh.
Now, tell me, how did you discover this particular invention?
Well, I was sitting on the toilet reading a volume of tomes, and my butt flaps, my ass cracks, and my pancake slices, they got all sore. And I'm like, I wish I could sit on this toilet for longer and read my stories. So I wanted to tone up my bum. And I thought of this invention.
That's incredible. Now, how do people order this amazing new system?
Now listen to me. Listen to me, young people. Young people, if you want a derriere as taut and firm as mine and my assistant over here, Gertrude, you have to call 7535-1069 and have your money ready, have your credit card ready to pay three easy payments of $32.57.
So 7535-1069, is that an international phone number?
Yes, it is. I'm very traveled.
And I think we have a caller that's calling in.
All right.
From off screen. Yes.
Hello, caller. You're on the air on QVC.
I've never been on the air before. I'm so excited to be on the air. Oh,
Here you caller.
Hey, my name is Thomas, and I saw your invention. I'm thinking, ooh, tight buns. How could I ever get tight buns? You know, that was on my mind. And then you popped up. Like, this is fantastic. So my question for you is, given the circumstances, how quickly can I actually get this device?
Well, that is, how quickly can you expect to receive this device in the mail? Or is it even delivered by mail?
Well, you think that would be a question for distribution, but no, the bongo busher distributes itself. It has a helicopter built into the handle, and it will come and deliver itself to you, just like a drone.
Sold. I'll take 10.
Yes. Pull out your credit card, young man.
I'll pull it out. Thank you so much.
And just tell us your credit card number. Oh, we lost him.
We lost him.
Almost got a credit card number out of him.
This close.
Anyway, this amazing system can be yours for whatever Thaddeus said it cost.
3 payments of $32.95.
Okay. So order now. Get them before they sell out, because they're going to be flying themselves all over the world any second now. Act fast.
All right. Good job. That was QVC. Get those buns in tone. Okay, you're sitting on them a lot, watching Netflix. So now you've got a way to get them toned.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see that Bill is actually wearing pants. I hope you out in the audience are feeling so inclined as well. We have
the products works best if you're wearing spandex or boy shorts, something like that.
Yeah.
It's ideal for that.
Okay.
But jeans, you can still get an effective pump.
Okay, good. All right. So now we are a comedy troupe, so we do need to tell a comedy joke. The thing is that we only know really one joke, and that's about 185.
The game, Matt.
Yes. Yes, Becca?
You skipped a game.
Oh,
Never
sorry.
mind.
Oh, dating game. Oh, yes. Yes, sorry. Yes, dating game. Don't want to miss dating game. Okay, because you flipped through the channel, you watched your QVC. Now we're gonna get to the dating game. So in this game, we are going to have somebody who leave the premises, and they are going to be guessing who the other characters are. So I asked for some suggestions of a so for the first person,
Wait, Matt, wait till I'm gone.
Okay, Blake is guessing. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. Thank you.
Blake. So everybody say bye to Blake.
Bye, Blake.
Bye, Blake.
Blake.
Blake is in a secure breakout room. He can't hear us.
So he can't hear. So right now, if you wanted to say smack about Blake, now is the time. But we are going to get our 3 contestants, and the first contestant is going to be some sort of historical figure. Do you have that,
Marilyn
Becca?
Monroe.
What was that?
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. Okay. I think I want to see Travis's Marilyn Monroe.
Haven't been women enough.
He does like to wear a white dress occasionally.
Yeah. Okay. So Travis is going to be Marilyn Monroe. For Zach, let's get a cartoon character.
Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird. Okay.
Ooh.
Got that, Zach?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And for Bill, I think we asked for a celebrity from the 90s.
You did, and we got Prince.
Prince. Okay. All right. So so we've got Marilyn Monroe, we've got Tweety Bird, and Prince will be the contestants, and Blake needs to guess who they are in this version of dating game. So let's get Blake back into the room. All right. And here we are on the dating game. So thanks for coming out. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. My name's Axe. I'm an extreme outdoorsman.
Okay. Well, I think we've got some potential dates here for you who you could really take out and do some extreme outdoors activities with. So if you would like, you can start asking questions to the contestants.
Sure. Bachelor number 1. The handsome one with the short hair. I love to go outdoors. I love to camp. What would you cook for me on a campfire?
Oh my goodness. Oh, what would I cook? You know, I'm not really much of a cook. A lot of people cook for me though. But if we went out, maybe you could cook me something special. Just make it, you know, I hope when we're outside, it's not too breezy.
Well, we try and find a calm day, that's for sure. Bachelor number 2 with the long flowing locks. Let's see. I love to climb stuff. What's the weirdest thing you've ever climbed?
Well, I would say that the most surprising thing I ever climbed was the music charts. You know, when I started climbing the music charts, that took me by complete surprise. And then I kind of stayed there for years, and you know, I really became a local icon. And so, you know, it's a tough challenge, but somebody's got to be on top, you know.
All right, like someone with ambition. Bachelor number 3.
I thought I saw a bachelor.
Oh.
I did see a bachelor.
You know, I make everything that I own with my own 2 hands. What do you make?
I thought I saw a pesky little feline run around my cage, but then I grabbed some seed and I threw it at him. And I said, "You're a bad pussy. You're a bad little pussy."
I feel like this show might get censored. All right, let's go back to Bachelor number 2. I want to talk to Bachelor number 2 again, or Bachelorette number 2. Now, I drive a Ford Expedition, completely tricked out SUV. What would your dream car be?
Well, I mean, it would be something purple. As long as it got me, you know, to and from Chanhassen and down to First Ave. It doesn't really matter what it is, honestly. I mean, it's just, you know, as long as it's purple, that's my favorite color.
I like it, a mysterious color. Excellent.
Yeah, also the color of Lent. Fun fact of the day.
Bachelorette number 1.
Yeah. Is it breezy to you too? I mean, my
Yeah,
dress
it is.
skirt keeps coming up on me. Ooh.
Well, I appreciate you trying to keep it down and keep yourself decent on TV.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I'm capable of interacting with bears, and they don't hurt me. I can communicate with animals in that way. What kind of special talent do you have?
Oh, well, I could sing you or the president a really special birthday song.
Oh, it is my birthday. I'd love to hear it.
Oh, well, yes, of course. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
All right, I think I've seen enough here.
Yes.
And, I got one last question for Bachelor number 3, or Bachelorette number 3.
Yes, Bachelor.
What would be your wildest dream come true in life?
My wildest dream come true would be me and Grady go on a wonderful journey. There wouldn't be any pussycats. Because when I see a pussycat, I grab my little pan and I chase after him. Pussycat!
All right. Well, you know, I'm kind of regretting your last answer there, because I was gonna pick you to go on a date because I love someone as animated as Tweety Bird, but you seem a little violent for my taste.
Better not trust me.
As much as I'd love to go walking in the purple rain with Bachelorette number 2 or Bachelor number 2, I'm just not.
You don't want to join the revolution?
I mean, I do. I like you. I like your music a lot. Just not exactly my type when it comes to dating. And also, I mean, I'm not sure how I could say no to the lovely Miss Marilyn Monroe.
You're so kind.
All right.
Yeah.
Good job. That is the dating game. I think it was Marilyn singing that put him over the top for that. So good job, Travis, on that.
Happy birthday.
That little meme goes out for all you other fetishists out there.
God, I'm so glad my video was muted.
Okay. And now we are going to get to our joke of the evening, and that is 185. So we only know one joke. So it is 185 blanks walk into a bar, and then the player fills in the punchline. So Becca, I need something that you've gotten from your full list of suggestions.
A friendship bracelet.
Okay, friendship bracelet.
All right, so 185 friendship bracelets walk into a bar, and the bartender goes, you know what? I don't normally serve friendship bracelets here, but I'll tell you what, I'll make an exception. I'm going to have you guys race, and whoever wins, I will serve beer to. So all the friendship bracelets line up on one side of the bar, and the bartender's all the way on the other side of the bar, and he goes, 1, 2, 3, go! And 185 friendship bracelets tear off across that bar, and when they get to the finish line, it's a tie.
185 friendship bracelets walk up to the bartender and they try to order a drink. But the bartender says, well, they call me Beer Nubbins. And the bracelets say, how'd you get that name to a last stick?
So 185 friendship bracelets walk into a bar. excuse me. And the bartender, who is Tweety Bird, says, I'm Tawi. I can't serve you friendship bracelets here. You really should weave.
185 friendship bracelets walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, and the friendship bracelets are like, what's wrong? Are you tongue-tied?
Okay. All right. Becca, do we have another suggestion?
A haunted doll.
A haunted doll.
185 haunted dolls walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve you here. I'm going to have to chuck you out. Oh, God.
Ah!
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 Make it stop.
185 haunted dolls walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I can't serve you any alcohol. And the haunted dolls say, what do you mean? Is it prohibition? And the haunted dolls say, no, we're aspirations. I said
185 haunted dolls walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, I'm not serving 185 haunted dolls in this establishment unless you can find somebody to vouch for you. So one guy at the end of the bar goes, I can't vouch for 184 of them, but that one right there, that's my buddy.
185 haunted dolls walk into a bar, and the bartender says, oh, no, I'm not serving you. And they say, why not? And he says, because I am not making I'm not making this mistake again. I am not getting repossessed.
185 haunted dolls walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, I'm sorry, I can't serve you 185 haunted dolls. And they're like, all right, that's fine, but can you tell our date that we ghosted him when he shows up?
185 haunted dolls walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I don't know if I'm going to serve you or not. 185 dolls just silently go, do you want to play a game?
185 haunted dolls go up to the bar and they ask for a drink, and the bartender says, oh, that's easy, pour me a drink. That's child's play.
All right. My buddy there seemed to enjoy that one. Good job. Okay, do we have another suggestion?
A hot dog eating champion.
A hot dog eating champion.
All right, 185 hot dog eating champions walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I can't serve 185 hot dog eating champions. And the hot dog eating champions go, you know what? I'm going to be frank. That makes sense.
185 hot dog eating champions walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 hot dog eating champions. And they all in unison go, Joey Chestnuts.
185 hot dog eating champions walk into a bar and they exclaim, I'm the wiener. The wiener.
Okay, let's see. Oh,
Can I do one?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 185 hot dog eating champions walk into a bar already ready to eat, and the bartender says, no, I am not serving you here. Get your buns out of here.
Yes.
185 hot dog eating champions walk into a bar, see, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we can't serve 185 hot dog eating champions in here today. And they all look at each other and go, it's okay, we don't give Wiener Schnitzel.
Thank you for that accent. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, can we get one more suggestion from Becca?
A liquor store clerk.
Liquor store clerk.
185 liquor store clerks walk into a bar And they said, "Ale have a beer."
185 liquor store clerks walk into a bar and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, but in an odd twist of fate, we can't serve you." And the liquor store clerks go, "Booze."
All right, 185.
Walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm not serving 185 liquor store clerks here." And the 185 liquor store clerks leave without a Haskell's. Local chain.
Very good. Very good. Did you have one, Blake?
It wasn't that good.
Okay.
185 liquor store clerks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, but I really can't serve you liquor store clerks today." 185 liquor store clerks say, "Well, why is that?" He goes, "I have no dum-dums for you."
The lollipops. All right, let's give our players a round of applause. I would like this to go on for another 20 minutes, but we do have other games to get to. So now we're going to do conducted story. So in this game, they are going to be telling a story, and I've got some name cards here that when I hold them up, that person will need to continue the story wherever it is that they left off. So, Becca, do you have the suggestion of a non-existent fairy tale or a fairy tale that doesn't exist?
The Littlest Hummingbird.
The Littlest Hummingbird. Now, here we are at story time, and we're going to hear the story of the Littlest Hummingbird.
One day, beside the babbling brook, there was a group of hummingbirds, and the smallest hummingbird was named Nigel.
Nigel was sad because all of the big hummingbirds got all of the best flowers, and Nigel wanted the big tulips all for himself.
And so he would flutter up to the tulips with his little hummingbird wings like crazy, but he couldn't push his way in amongst the bigger hummingbirds. So he said to himself, "I need a plan. I need to think of a way to make myself seem bigger."
Therefore, his decision was to create some wings out of flies that he would carry on his wings to feel bigger and to flap away the other hummingbirds, allowing him
To reach heights that he had never before thought that he could. The other big hummingbirds laughed at his efforts. They mocked him and scolded him for trying to keep up with them and get into the big
Bad world of huge winged animals. Along those notes, suddenly a large eagle came swooping down from the heavens at all of the group of hummingbirds. "Oh no!"
"Oh!" cried Nigel's friends. But Nigel, he was full of confidence and chutzpah, and the eagle flew right next to him and said, "Hey man, what's going on?" And Nigel looked at him.
and he told him, "I am one of you. You are one of me. You do not want that flock, you see, because I am Nigel the great hummingbird of all. And you, eagle?"
"You are small." This is the rhyme that Nigel told himself anytime he needed confidence. He believed secretly, deep down, that he had the soul of an eagle, even if he had the body of
a teeny tiny hummingbird. But Nigel, next to the eagle there, started flapping his great big wings made out of flies, and he flapped and he flapped and he flapped, and the eagle was taken aback. And the eagle saw that Nigel's wings were bigger than his, and that Nigel could
make wind like a madman. So the eagle went, "Oh, you're challenging me to a fight?" So Nigel and the eagle flew way up high in the sky, higher than
anybody higher than the angels had been. And they were determined to square off. Nigel and the eagle, a true tale of David and Goliath among birds.
These two started to approach one another at the highest possible speeds they could ever come up with. It was Nigel who was clever and decided he'd take the eagle down by using his new
Bound dance moves, his aerial acrobatics. So he did one of these and one of those, and he tangled the bird up into a beautiful knot of feathers and flies. And
then being a hummingbird and having the ability to go backwards, he moonwalked backwards, pulling the eagle away from the flock of his fellow hummingbirds, and threw the eagle off into the distance. And the eagle, all knotted up, had no ability to flap its wings, and just sailed through the air and splashed like a rock into the lake.
The end.
oh,
Very good. Very good.
Give it up for Nigel.
Yes. Very good hummingbird story. Sorry if there's some alarms going off around. That's why I've muted myself. But we are going to move on to good, bad, and ugly. So I need 3 players. And for this one, we will be asking a panel of experts some questions. So if you have questions that you would like this panel of experts to answer, we have provided a forum where you can get your most pressing questions answered. So first of all, let me introduce you to our panel of experts before we get to the questions. So first expert, do you care to introduce yourself?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, welcome. And thank you for inviting me. I mean, I am so gracious that you took the time to send me an invite to attend this.
Yes,
My name is Simon, and I am your neighborhood friendly citizen. Every day, I make sure I do at least one good citizen deed of the day.
Okay. Thank you, Simon. We're looking forward to hearing your advice. Our second expert, would you care to introduce yourself?
hi, I'm 5 years old, and I haven't been to school for a month. Some people call me Captain.
Some people. Okay. Well,
Who are you? Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from my living room, where we need to be quarantined right now.
Well, I put you in a full screen.
Oh,
I'm interested.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're here to share some of your expert advice, Captain. Finally, let's.
Call me Captain.
Well, yeah. You said some people call you Captain. I mean, I guess
You call me Captain.
Okay. Yeah.
You call me Captain.
Yeah. Aye, Captain.
Call me Captain. No, none of that aye stuff. You call me Captain right now.
Okay, Captain. Are you in the military, or do you just?
I'm not fooling around. Call me Captain. I deserve respect.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course. Yeah. Thank you.
Just shut up, Captain.
I don't have to listen to you, weird man.
Yes. Our third expert. Could you please introduce yourself?
Oh, hello, love. My name's Ian Secure. I'm lead singer of the Silk Hummingbirds. I drive a Maserati. I'm surrounded constantly by pretty women and pretty men, for that matter. My life is just one big adoration, basically. Wearing these sunglasses because I always do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even inside, it seems like a smart thing to do. I mean, we wouldn't want to see the color of your actual pupils, I'm guessing. Ian Secure. Yeah.
No, you most certainly would not.
Oh, okay. So we have some questions for you that the audience have sent in. So do we have that first question for our panel of experts?
How much do you bench press?
How much do you bench press? They want to know your physical prowess. So Simon, how much do you bench press?
Well, I guess I bench press myself out of bed each morning. As a good deed of the day, I will make sure that when I bench press myself out of bed, that I wish for all the good things to happen in the world, and that you yourself actually wake up, in the morning and have a beautiful day.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Simon. Captain,
What? What?
how much do you bench press?
How much do I bench press? I'm fine.
Okay, but do you lift weights?
I live Mr. Bird.
Okay, Captain. Okay.
Fine. Did you take a 5-year-old to the gym? You're a weird man.
Well, I 5-year-olds like to show off their muscles and talk about how strong they are. So I just thought that maybe.
I'm a beefcake.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Captain Beefcake.
Captain.
Yeah, I know. You're not Tennille. You're not Captain Tennille. You're Captain Beefcake.
I'm the captain.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, and finally, Ian Secure. How much do you bench press?
Yeah, I like to judge my bench press by how many groupies I can bench. Sometimes I get bored, you see, and we like to bench press the girls just to see if make sure we're staying fit for all the rocking and rolling that we do, you see. And well, there was that one time, Heather was a little on the heavier side, so I don't know, I can't do maths very well. I'd say I was, I'm just going to ballpark and say, 450 stone thereabouts. I'll let you do the math, all you Americans.
Yeah, all those stone. Do you, Ian Secure, do you take any performance enhancers for your bench press?
Of course I do. My body is a temple. It's what I measure my success by. So, I take things legal and illegal. I travel to Guadalajara a couple times every year to make sure I get my supply of horse tranquilizer and whatever else I need.
You don't need to say anything more. We want you to be able to get.
I think I've already said too much.
Yeah. Next time you go on tour, we don't want you to get locked up at customs, so you can leave it right there. Do we have another question for our panel of experts?
What is the best way to remove hair from your tongue?
Okay. I guess some people are concerned about hair on their tongue. So, Simon, what would you say?
Well, I'm a little confused by that question. I really don't understand why I would have hair on my tongue. If I did have hair on my tongue, I guess I'd have to take out some sandpaper. Yeah, I would lick sandpaper. By the way, thank you for inviting me to be, one of the participants on this show that you have. I'm so gracious that you have done so.
Yeah, we just want to spread out your message. Sandpaper, that's great. Captain. Yes. We see your tongue. Yes. How do you deal with the hair on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see your tongue. How do you deal with the hair on it?
There's no hair. There's no hair at all.
Yeah, maybe
I'm fine.
Yeah, I know. Maybe once you go through puberty. Okay, so we'll move on. I know you're 5. Yes. Yeah, you'll know more about hair in the future.
What?
You'll know more about hair in the future once you get older.
Stop talking down to me. I'm not an idiot.
I'm
not an idiot. Stop talking down to me.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I know you, but you're shorter, so how can I not talk down to you?
I'm the captain.
Okay. Okay, Captain. Thank you. Ian Insecure, what do you do about this hair on your tongue issue?
And let me tell you, mate, I'm the perfect person to answer this question because in the 70s, let me tell you, I spent more time in the bush than Steve bloody Irwin, if you get my drift.
No one gets your drift!
Oh, but I found that, a nice piece of cowhide usually does the trick. Maybe some tweezers as well, because you can't be going on stage, with all sorts of hair sticking out of your bits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Getting some tweezers. That makes sense. All right. I think we got time for just one more question.
But if you got hair on your tongue, you're not doing it right, mate. Not doing it right.
Oh, okay. You got to work through that hair.
You avoid it. You're not doing it right. That's all I got to say. I don't want to say anymore.
Oh, okay. I don't want you to say any words out of school. Yes, I think we have time for one more question.
What are clouds made of?
We're looking for some more science-based things. People have a lot of science questions now that they're looking outside, walking around. Simon, what are your opinions on this clouds?
Yes. Well, hey, first, again, I just want to thank you for.
We're really glad you're here, Simon.
Okay. Clouds. Yes, clouds. I love clouds. I mean, it's truly just a collection of moisture and rain, water all together before it gets squeezed out by the heavens to bless our lawns and our gardens and flowers that we have. Rain is such a precious thing, and the clouds are the givers of that rain.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you, Simon. And once we do turn off this telecast, feel free to just continue talking into your computer. It doesn't matter if it's on. It seems like that's something you need to get out.
Okay. Thank you.
He talks a lot.
Yeah. Okay, Captain.
He talks a lot.
I'm sort of regretting doing this, but Captain, what are clouds made of?
My dad told me that clouds were made out of marshmallow fluff, and when you go camping, all you had to do was grab some clouds if you didn't have any marshmallows, and then you can always have a s'more.
Okay. Yeah, you can always have some s'more. Okay. Captain, please continue to go to school.
You sound like you don't believe me or my dad.
Yeah, I sure I believe you. Yep. I'm hungry for some s'mores. Sure, Captain. Aye, Captain.
Don't aye me. I'm the captain.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Captain. Finally, Ian, secure.
Well, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike, that's the stupidest fucking question I ever heard. Everyone knows what clouds are made of. Dope smoke.
S'mores.
Dope
smoke.
Well, I mean, are you sure that that's just not the clouds around you? That
Oh, well, are you saying there's other kinds of clouds?
Well, I mean, for somebody who's not hotboxing, and they see a cloud, yeah.
That's the only kind of clouds I care about.
Oh, okay. Fine. Any last words, Simon?
This has been fantastic. It's just not every day that you get invited into a show like this and be able to just participate with all these great characters. Experiences
Simon,
and all that kind of stuff. So just so gracious that you allowed me to be on the show with you. This has just been.
How can I mute this guy? Come on. How do you mute Simon? Okay. I don't even want to do this, but Captain, do you have any final words?
I am flying like a bird.
Yeah. Okay. Eat those s'more clouds. Eat those s'more clouds, Captain. Thank you. Ian. Any advice or anything you want to go away with?
Well, I don't have any advice, but I would like to say you can buy our forthcoming album that comes out on Friday. It's called The Eagle Has Landed.
Oh, okay. I look forward to. Would you say it's like prog rock, more metal?
I would say it's
Trip acid rock.
I would call it coal mining dance indie pop.
Okay, for all you coal mining dancers who want to get in some indie pop, check out their new album dropping this week. Thank you all for coming.
coal mining dancing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Cheers, mate.
All right. Thank you for the advice. All right. Okay. And that was our panel of experts. Hopefully you learned something.
I think they did.
Yes. I think that we did learn something. We've got a little time to just do a quick round of, now that we've shown you just how delectable we are as people, we want to let you know how delectable we are in bed. So this game is called Sex with Me. So we are going to say how sex with us is like other random objects or professions. Becca, do you have a suggestion from the internets?
Antique dishes.
Antique dishes.
Sex with me is like antique dishes. Shit's getting broke.
Sex with me is like antique dishes. Watch out, you might break my junk.
Sex with me is like antique dishes. You might find some crumbs around the edge.
Sex with me is like antique dishes. The pawn shop does not pay me enough for it.
Okay.
Sex with me is like antique dishes.
You might want to wash me first.
Sex with me is like antique dishes, passed down from generation to generation.
Oh, no. Okay, we're moving on. Becca, do we have another suggestion?
Bill's accents.
Okay.
Sex with me is like Bill's accents. I'm always getting confused.
Sex with me is like my accents. It leaves a lot to be desired.
Sex with me is like Bill's accents. It's gonna make somebody drink something.
Sex with me is like Bill's accents. I just can't keep up.
Keep up.
Up. Up pun.
Okay. Do we have another suggestion?
A baby gate.
A baby gate.
Sex with me is like a baby gate. You will have no trouble getting over it.
Sex with me is like a baby gate. You can have it for the right Fisher price.
Sex with me is like a baby gate. People are going to get pissed off if you get it at your wedding.
Sex with me is like a baby gate. You can get it started with a little finger.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, do you have another suggestion?
I got to clean my computer screen.
I don't get it. What?
Exactly. Because
What?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Becca, do we have another suggestion?
Purse straps.
Sex with me is like first steps. Make sure you have a baby gate up.
No, purse straps.
Oh, purse straps.
I heard first steps as well.
Me too.
Purse.
Sex with me is
Look it
like
up.
purse
A bunch of white
straps.
people knowing a bunch about purse straps.
Sex with me is like purse straps. You're probably going to get caught on something.
Sex with me
is like purse straps. When they're open, the fun can start.
Sex with me is like purse straps. You first got to wrap yourself over my shoulder.
Sex with me is like purse straps. Well hung.
Sex with me is like purse straps. You'll like it a lot more if it's attached to a coach.
Yeah.
Does that mean you have a whistle?
Okay, Becca, let's get one more suggestion.
VHS tapes.
VHS tapes.
Sex with me is like VHS tapes. You can do it till it breaks.
Sex with me is like VHS tapes. Be kind, please rewind.
Sex with me is like VHS tapes. Hey, it's bigger than beta.
All right. I think we're going to go out on that one. Okay. We've got time for just one more game. I realize we are at 8 o'clock, but let's try to get this game in real quick. We have one more game. Oh, but before we get to that, a reminder to go to the links below. We've got donations to Huge Theater. There's other improv theaters around. Huge Theater, Strike Theater. They need your support in this time in keeping their buildings going. We will occasionally perform at those venues, and we want to see them alive and well when this quarantine is done. So click on below and please donate. Any other announcements?
Can I add one thing related to Huge Theater? Because they have a liquor license, they are able to sell alcohol for pickup. So I'm not sure exactly how it works, but the information's on their Facebook page and probably their website. You can make an order. They have to include food, so you might have to get like a little bag of chips or something to go with it. And they have like, I think there's 2 days a week you can do pickups, but it's another good way to help them make some money.
Cool. Yes. Thank you for supporting those, and thank you for joining us tonight. But I am sorry to announce that there has been a murder.
Ooh.
So I am going to have one person stay here, and 3 of you are going to leave. And so Travis is going to stay here. And so we need to come up with the location of the murder, the occupation, and the murder weapon. And then it will be Travis's job to communicate that using only mime and gibberish. So the other players need to figure out what this is with only mime and gibberish. So Becca, can I have a location?
A dressing room.
A dressing room. Okay, you got that, Travis?
Dressing room.
Okay. And a occupation.
A Pokemon Go master.
Okay. Pokemon Go Master.
Okay. And finally, a murder weapon.
A bullhead fish.
Bullhead fish.
All right. It seems that he's got it. So those of you watching, those will be the 3. Oh, could you review those once more just so everybody hears, Travis?
Yes, absolutely. The murder takes place within a dressing room. The occupation happens to be a Pokemon Go Master, and the murder weapon is a bullhead fish.
Okay, so we are going to need to get our first detective to come back. If you want to, feel free to scream, "First detective, come on back." If you talk to your screen, when it actually happens, you'll be like, "Oh my goodness, me screaming at my scream actually worked." So 1, 2, 3. First detective, come on back. And now Travis is going to communicate those 3 things using only mime and gibberish. And we'll see if it can make all the way down.
Ah, zara za.
Yeah.
Zap, zap, zap.
Come
Zap, zap. Zap, zap. Zap, zap.
Yep. Yeah, dabei.
Zap, zap.
Yeah.
Zibzi.
Yep.
Zap. Zabada, zabada, zabada. Zip, shoop. Ha ha. Bada, bada. Oh, zip, zip. Boop. Ha ha.
Yeah,
Zap, zap.
dabei.
Zip, zap.
Yep.
Zap, zap.
Yeah.
Zap, zap.
Surro, surro, surro.
Zap, zap.
Yeah,
Zap.
yeah.
Zap, zap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zap. And zap, zap.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, dabei. Dabei.
Zap, zap. Zap, zap.
Oh, and it seems that Blake has killed Travis. So we're going to need to call the second detective in here. 1, 2, 3. Second detective, come on back. So now he will communicate those same things, still using just mime and gibberish. Hopefully, he will be able to communicate that.
Ah, ça va.
Ah,
Jup.
ça va?
Ça va. Judo.
Ça va?
Ça va. Ça va. Ça va. Click. Click, 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 click.
Ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va.
Okay.
Ça va, ça va?
Yep. Ça va. Chu. Ça va. Ça va. Oh. Ah.
Ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va. Ça va, ça va.
Chuchu.
Ça va, ça va.
Ça va. Oh. Click. Haha. Click. Ha.
Ça va, ching. Ça va, ching. Ça va? Ça va, ça va.
Ça va.
Zoop, 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 zoop.
Ça va. Ça va. Ça va. Ça va. Ça va.
Ça va, ça va, ça va.
Ça va.
Ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va.
Okay, it seems that Bill has killed Blake. So now we'll need our third detective to come on down. 1, 2, 3. Last detective, come on down.
Ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va.
Zabba, wabba, dabba, 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 dabba.
Zabba, 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 zabba. Zabba, 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 zabba. Zabba, wabba, zabba, wabba, wabba, wabba. Zabba, 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 zabba.
Oh, zabba, 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 zabba. Zara, zara, zara. Zara, zara. Zabba.
Zabba, zabba, zabba. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ooh. Zabba, zabba, zabba. Zaza, za, zaza, zaza, za. Zabba, ba, 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 ba. Zabba, 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 zabba. Ah, zabba, 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 zabba. Zabba, what?
Zabba.
Zabba, zabba, zabba. Zabba, 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 zabba.
So.
Zabba, 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 zabba.
Okay. It's that bull is rabid. Look out for that bull. Don't stare the bull in the eye. Defeat is a sign of aggression. Okay, let's get our detectives back up here and let's see if we can figure out if they got all three of them right. So we're going to go backwards in order to see if they got it. So, Zach, what was the location?
It was a tea room called Tea Everywhere or Everywhere Tea.
No. Bill.
No. It was a tea house cleverly named T&A.
That's a great marketing idea. I hope you get on it, but that is not the correct answer. Blake.
No, it was definitely a dressing room.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and so let's move on to the occupation. So, Zach.
The occupation was an Instagrammer or influencer.
Not quite. Bill.
The occupation was a social media mogul.
No. Blake.
It was a professional photographer who uses only an iPhone.
No. Travis, what was it?
The occupation was a Pokemon Go master.
Oh.
Yes, you had the instrument down, but what they were doing with it. And finally, what was the murder weapon?
The murder weapon was being gored by a bull.
No.
Oh.
Bill.
No, indeed, the murder weapon was that red cape thing they used to distract the bull.
No.
The Matador, that's the name.
The murder weapon was a bullhead fish.
Yes, very good. Okay. All
I
right.
guess I never really incorporated fishing into that whole guess, did I?
Nope.
Well, you did your best.
It's late.
So we thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming and checking us out on the internets on Fantastic Voyage Improv. Tell your friends about it. We'd like to hear more suggestions. We'd like to get more comments.
Yeah.
So we want to thank all of our players and helpers. First off, let's give it a round of applause for Becca on the keys.
Becca on the keys.
And helping out with a suggestion. And then we also had Steve. Give it up for him.
Yeah.
Give it up for Zach. Let's hear it for Bill. And Blake. And finally, Travis. I have been TV's Matt Alto. It has been a pleasure to entertain you on this Wednesday night, or in the future if you're watching this on our page. Thank you for coming out. Have a great evening.
Bye.
Next week, everyone.
Bye.
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 Y'all come back now, you hear? Da 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 da. I'm beautiful. I'm very beautiful. I'm not beautiful to you. I'm you. I'm very beautiful. I'm so beautiful. Oh, I give you a kiss. I give you a kiss. Oh, I give you a kiss.